Back in it. Back in it to win it. I'm ready to build a base, or at least start a base. I don't know how far I'll get. I need to find a location that I like. It's going to be in the shallows. I think that's still probably the best spot to build this base. Now, if you're going to have multiple bases, I guess it's fine to build your first one here. I don't know. Maybe there's better locations, but this just seems convenient. I'm in search of a single-family dwelling with preferably 2 bathrooms and a den. It would be nice if there was a little patio overlooking the ocean. But I'm on a tight budget. I have a limited amount of titanium and quartz. I could probably save 5 minutes if I waited until I was actually logged in. Okay, maybe not that much. It's only been a minute.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
I really want to check that message. But I also really want to build my base. Where is a good spot? I just don't know. What if I have the moon pool hanging over one of these areas, so that will make it really easy to get my sea moth in and out, and then later on my mech warrior, aka the prawn. Seems like this area is really hazy today. I hope the fish haven't been pooping too much. Is this a piece of metal right over here? Why, yes it is. I'm gonna leave it there for right now. See, I'm thinking maybe I could just put it right here. I could have the moon pool here. There's another metal piece. And then I could have the multi-rooms over here. I think I need about 4 of those and at least 1 moon pool. Oh man, this might end up being a really boring video for you guys. You're gonna see how I obsess over stuff like this now. Back in the day when I played Minecraft, I would seriously spend like 6 hours doing nothing but wandering around looking for the perfect spot to build. I did the same thing in this game called Worm Online. I spent my first week in the game just walking around looking for a place to call home. I'm not going to do that here, and if I did do that here, I wouldn't record it. But I want to record everything in this hardcore Let's Play. So I need to compromise, not be so obsessive. This is actually kind of a cool spot right here with this little setup and this little thing. What about that? You know what, there is a spot that I found early on that I kind of liked. I think it was over here. I think this is it right over here. Kind of looks like it has a spiral staircase. How can I turn that off and keep it off? It keeps turning back on. This is kind of cool. What is this? Is that just metal? Okay, kind of looks like something I could scan. This is kind of cool area right here. Is it practical though? It's got a little cave there. Look how close it is to the surface. Let me grab that song. Because I do want to have an area above the water. Let me grab that saltine right there. That's water right there. Although, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't really need to be that close to the surface in order to have a portion that is above the water. If anyone is actually consistently watching my videos, this might end up being one that gets skipped over. Or, you know what I could do? I could just pause the video. So, oh my god, look how cool that looks. I should have got I'm going to do a screenshot of that and then use it as the thumbnail. In one of my videos. I don't know which one. Maybe this one. I mean, it's just a single compartment with a little window, but it kind of looks cool. I think so anyway. I actually really like small, compact bases. They're more challenging than the larger bases. I hate really large base footprints. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to save some time. I'm going to continue searching for a spot to build my base here, but I'm going to pause it while I'm doing that. So that way it won't be just like a 45-minute boring ass video of me looking for a spot to drop down a moon pool. Alright, so we're going to warp in time now. We're going to time warp into the future in 3, 2, 1. Boom! We're in the future. Okay, it's only been a few minutes actually. I haven't really looked for a spot, but I wanted to unpause it to record me taking a screenshot of this. I don't know why. Oh, shit! Oh man! See, I had a chance to be friends with that guy. Now he's just gonna be harassing me. Look at my health. I need to go get healed up. He's gonna mess with me now because I can't really see him. I need some water. I need food. Fine. We make it the water, we drink it the water, we do not die. We do not take any unnecessary chances in hardcore mode. We survive, we thrive. And we build a cool ass base. How much room do we have here? So it's going to be 2, 4. Okay, I think I have enough room here. Actually, I don't need to make them all now anyway. Actually, let me eat first a bit and then see how much water that I will still need. I bet I won't need that much. Rather than drinking first and then having excess water consumption.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh wait, do I have room? I don't even have room for one of those, man. Everything's getting complicated now. Put those in here for now. I stab at the tree. I eat at the tree. Oh. more water than... Okay, yeah, I don't need to drink at all. These things. So how many can I get from one of these? That's 4, 5, 6... 7, 8. Who do we appreciate? I know I already did that one. Okay, so there's 8. We'll come back again when I need more. We'll keep track of it. See, I didn't even need to make that water. Alright, let's try this again. Maybe the angry stalker went away. This looks actually this looks kind of cool right here. We'll do this shot right here. Alright. Alright, I'm going to pause it again. I'm going to go back up here. I don't know why. I just want there to be some consistency when I do pause it. So my intention is to come back to the same point I was. So let me see, I was looking right at that little fire spot right there. Okay, we're going to time warp again. This time it's going to be into the much distant future. On 3, 2, 1. And boom, we're back again. Into the future. See that little thing right there? That, actually let me turn this thing off. I was using this as a point of reference. That is the spot that I want to try. And I'll show you why. I don't know if it's going to work outright, but I want to give it a shot. Let me cruise over there. And by the way, there were stalkers all over here. There were like 3 of them, and only one of them hit me once. They were just more curious than anything. It was so weird. The one time something like really cool happened and I wasn't recording. I hate it when it happens. But look how I'm walking. Well, sort of. There's like spots where you can kind of walk. But look how close this is to the top, or to the water line. And this is just a marker that's going to be there. And it's got kind of a cool view. Look at this thing. This is like the Hakuna Matata Ridge. Actually, let me go over here so you can see that the correct angle. This is like the Hakuna Matata Ridge from The Lion King, you know, when they walked up to the edge and then presented the lion cub to the world so that all the jungle animals could cheer. It's kind of what that reminds me of. But there's like this little area down here. Whoa, it's like a little glitch. And over here is that big tunnel. Where was it? It's over here somewhere. I think this is it. Yeah, I think this is it right over here. There were all these stalkers over here, and they followed me over to that little piece of land that I found. And they were just swimming around and hanging out with me, and it was kind of cool. Only one of them decided to try to attack me once. See if he hits me again. Oh, can they go into those tubes? I didn't even know they could. Good pathfinding for the mobs, I guess. Anyway. So, what I want to do, I want to have the moon pool partially elevated above the water. And the reason for that is when you're in the moon pool looking down, it creates a sort of a false water bottom. But when it's above the water, you can actually look down and look at, at the top of the water from above. It's a little bit difficult to explain. I wrote a guide on Steam that sort of explains this. I wrote in this, it's like base building tips and tricks. I think that's what I called it. You can check it out if you want to. It's like the only guide I have ever written for Steam. And it's got like 8,000 views and 4 stars or something like that. I don't know. I don't know if that's good either. It sounds good, but but I don't know. Maybe the average guide gets like 8 million views or something. I don't know. Everything is always should be taken in perspective. All right, so I want the moon pool to be slightly elevated so that the exit to the moon pool is actually higher than the water level. It still works, by the way, or at least it did work. And see, this is a tricky part now, because if that doesn't work anymore and I build an entire base, and it's going to be really annoying, I'm going to have to go and rebuild it. Because everything's going to line up with the moon pool. I like placing the moon pool first because there are too many restrictions with how to place it once you lay down your first compartment. This is a little tricky though, because this is almost in the way now. But I want this too. This is my idea. I don't know if it's going to work or not. But my thoughts are exterior. Can I do one right now? Exterior. It's an indoor grow bed. Didn't I have an exterior? I thought I had an exterior grow. There it is. My thought. It's not working. How do you do exterior grow beds? Do they have to be on dry land? What about this? Can I place it on a foundation? Where the hell are the foundations? Oh, I'm looking right at it. I don't know if I like that either. That's too high. However, I could still gain access by having a compartment next to it. Something like that. I don't like to use these foundations actually, because you can reinforce the modules without the use of these. I think these just kind of make it look ugly. However, above water, I think these are great because you can actually get up here. I mean, I can't right now, but you can get up there and you have a dry surface that is exposed to the sky that you can walk around on. And I believe that you can... I thought I saw a bit of green there for a second. Alright. Maybe not. But if I'm not going to utilize this, it kind of defeats the purpose of building here. Although it does still just kind of look cool. This might still work. Maybe I can do this. I can have the moon pool here, and then I can have the multi-compartments over here. Oops. Oh, why is this red? Oh, they have changed this for sure. I can go here. I mean, that won't work though, because you have to actually be able to drive your vehicles underneath in order to dock. Another thing you have to consider Oh, maybe I can do it here. See how it's just a little above? Let me see. This looks like it's enough room. This looks like it might be enough room too. That also really stands out from a distance. You can spot it quite easily. So I wouldn't have to lay down another... Well, of course you have other markers, such as the sea moth, even though I do have Life Pod 5 marker over there. If I could push that over here, I would. I think only 2 legs ended up touching. Yes, that's good too. The fewer legs, the better for aesthetics. So, I think this is about the right distance. So, you can still reach, you can still dock here when you cruise in.
Without human contact, it is normal to experience psychological discomfort.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Anthropomorphizing an inanimate object.
I know. I need a ball. Name him Wilson. Wilson, I'm sorry! Come back, Wilson! That might actually work. Maybe not, because I need... Well, it might still work. I may have to just move it over some. It's hard to tell. And it's hard to explain because you can't see what I'm visualizing in my head. At first glance, I don't think this is going to work, though. Let me move this over a bit. Another thing that you have to consider, or that you should consider when placing a moon pool, is the orientation of the vehicle when you dock it. So, the direction I'm facing now, this is basically considered forward to back. It's the same if I were placing, anything. So if this were going to be my first item to place, then the direction I'm facing is it's difficult to explain. Let me just do that. Oops. Let me do this. So this part right here would be the front of the base, and this part right here would be the rear of the base. This also determines the orientation of ladders, such as the ladders that would get placed right there in the center. However, they don't always seem to work right. I mean, they work as expected once you understand the mechanic, but they don't seem to line up in the way that I want them to line up with the rest of my base. So, I like to build the moon pool first, and then I don't even bother with using these. Instead, I just use these compartments to connect. I don't even worry about ladders, and then I only use the ladders in the multi-purpose rooms. And when you place those ladders on the outside circumference, they always orientate the same way anyway. So it just kind of works out. Let me see. I might have that maybe a little bit too high. Let me go just there so I can see the movement a little bit more, maybe. I don't know. Let's see what it looks like. Maybe I need to go a little bit higher. Yeah, I think I need to go just a little bit higher to get the effect that I want.
Emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Alright, let me try a little bit higher. Yeah, actually... Oh, I'm too far over. I was too far over anyway. We need to go right about here. You can see the light on the ground, and that gives you an idea of positioning. Because I believe the light shines down directly from the opening. So I think I was about there before. Let's go. See a little bit of yellow still. Let's try this. See if we only get 2 legs. Okay. Oh, we only got... Oh, okay, 2 legs. Very good. Oops. Now, technically...
Emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Alright, will you stop? I don't need to hear that every single time. Technically, we're still outside, because as you can see, we're above the water line. It looks a little different, because ordinarily there is a different water line. It's a bit higher, it's right at the edge. But there's something about this that I just really like. I like the look of this. And it's not so high that you can't still dock, unless they changed it. That's the big mystery. That's the unknown right now. I still don't know if this is going to work. I may have to move over more. I don't know if I can squeeze in the build here or not. I need to heal. Alright, what am I using here? It's been a very long time since I've built base, and I don't... I've built so many, and there's one specific one. A specific build that I'm trying to do right now, and I don't remember. I do like using the glass compartments, because I love being able to look out and around the area when I'm moving around the base. That is important to me. So I think I used these. And then I put a glass window here. And then put one over here. Oh, whoops. Wrong, facing the wrong way. There. Okay, and then I would have glass here, and then both directions connect to the base. But to the multi-compartment rooms. But see, there's not enough room to have 2 multi-compartments right next to each other and next to the moon pool. So I have to basically expand this. And I think this is the way that... Oh, I don't have any... Okay, that's alright. I can always replace. I can use this for now, and I can replace them later. What is this? I keep hearing a... Oh, it's from the... Is this called brain coral? What is this called? Yeah, brain coral. Alright, another piece here. And then I do the multi compartments here. One here, and then another one beneath each, so they're stacked, 2 stacked. So what I get is this effect where part of the base is above the water and part of it is below the water. Let me just make sure here. I think this is right. I believe this is what I wanted. Hope I have enough titanium on me.
It may be prudent to separate work and leisure spaces to maximize productivity. Treat this space as your home, but never forget that it is not.
It is my home. See, look, there's no legs here. But it should still work unless they changed it. But I find, I don't know why, I've done builds in the past and you end up with like 100 legs and it just doesn't look good. But you can put, there's a piece that you can put here. Actually, do I know that piece yet? Oh, I kind of need it. Oh, I can just do it this way. Yes, this reinforcement. Oh, I need lithium. And I don't have any lithium yet. Here, let me show you this real quick. I don't know why I've gone into tutorial mode. This one I finished. So you can decide what you want to do with each one of these panels. So this one will be a tube that connects to the other multi-compartment. And then I can put some windows in here, which I like to do, but you can also put in this reinforcement, which improves the stability. There's a way to check the stability. I don't actually remember how to do that offhand right now. But I think if it's weak, it'll tell you, and then you can end up damaging your base. But you can reinforce it by placing the reinforcement. So what I would do is maybe put a reinforcement here and here, and then tunnel there, window here, maybe another reinforcement. But these are going to be stacked, so the number of reinforcements I need I won't need to put them everywhere. I can still have a variety of reinforcements and windows. And if I need a little bit more, then I can also place bulkheads. I think I picked up a bulkhead blueprint on that island. Maybe not. Well, I'm going to have to... Oh, it's right there, bulkhead. And that will also provide additional support for the base. So you don't have to lay down those giant flat things, which I just think are kind of ugly. They do work, and they can be really cool when used in a certain way. I like to use them when building small bases elsewhere as like sort of layover points, I guess you could call them. I think I need to go eat. Alright, I'll wait till water gets a little bit lower and then I'll go eat. And I need to get some more titanium. I hope this works. I hope I can get this secure. I don't know how many changes have been made that are going to affect the way this looks. Where did I see that metal earlier? Was it over there? Was it by Life Pod 5? I'm not asking you, I'm just kind of asking myself. Actually, you know what? One thing, I like to have a nice view too. There's not a lot of fish over here. But there are a lot of these acid mushrooms that will light up the area at night. I'm going to try to transplant some fish over here in this area. I guess they don't have to be right next to the base. 34% power, and I think this is my last battery. I'm gonna have to make another battery pretty soon. Thought they were over here, yes. There's 4 titanium. Wasn't there another one? I know there's some over there by the big tube, but I want to leave those. I might even bring some more over later from outside of the area, because those are toys for the stalkers, and as long as they're entertained with their toys, they tend to leave me alone. I need some of this too. Oh, I know what I can do. I can go grab some quartz from in here as well, and then go ahead and replace those. What were they called? The L glass. I can replace them with the L compartments with the L glass compartment. Oh, I need glass, not quartz. Okay. The other nice thing about doing it this way and making sure that you have a should I go here? Yeah. And making sure that you've placed your moon bay before anything else is that you have an entrance and you don't have to actually place a hatch right now. That's convenient if you happen to be maybe a little short on quartz. In this case, I can use my quartz for the L glass compartments instead of a hatch, because I don't actually need any hatches. I don't ever have to put a hatch in if I don't want to. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that won't get me all of the multi-compartments, but it will get me, I think, all but one. Oh, actually, maybe all, if I grab that glass. Get 4 glass. I think I put 2 glass in here already. Oh, 3. Okay. Grab 4 of those. I only need 2, but they're. I might want to throw down a hatch anyway, and I think we need quartz for a hatch. Okay. This will give me 2 L glass compartments. And once I get the base up and working with storage, then I will take this down. This will go. And then I can reclaim all the material that I used to build this. Oh, I forgot that I had a Chinese potato still. I just completely didn't even take notice. Okay, I think we were up to 8, 9, 10. So that's right. I remember that the last set gave you 2, so you could always replant.
Recommended.
So you get 10
Vital
out of those.
signs stabilizing.
Now I already have my water is full, but that's because I drank water earlier. Should I do one more? Might as well, since I'm that close. That way we can just go ahead and grow the next one. Wrong button. Alright. Let me grab first aid kit, and we'll head over there and finish building what I've started. What time is it? 40 minutes on the dot. What am I doing? Oh, I'm not doing this. I'm doing this. Look how much it stands out when it's unfinished. You could do that too if you just wanted to lay down a marker. If you just have one piece of titanium, you could do that and create a marker. Maybe if you were in a cave system, instead of using those little floaty disc things, which I think are kind of annoying. Oh, I can reclaim the material from that too. I forgot. We'll do that right now. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I wish that these could directly connect to each other without the little interim tunnel in between. I could make an even more compact base with that. Minus 1.3 total is now oh, we got legs with that one, darn it. It's not bad though, it's only one leg. Actually, that would be kind of cool if I ended up with one leg over here, because then the entire base would be supported with just 4 equidistant legs. But I don't think I'll get that lucky. If I wanted to do that, I'd have to be real selective about the spot, which I usually am, but not in this case. I'm actually quite happy with this spot. Oh, wait, I still don't have enough? I thought it was good. Alright, let's go ahead and replace this guy. Oh, nice. I like to have windows. I like to feel like I'm kind of observing the environment around me. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. That's a really old reference that I doubt any of you will get. You're either too young to get a lot of my pop culture references or too old, because I'm familiar with both new and old. You like? Let me see. Did not get that 4th leg over here. That's okay. Oh, I did not pay attention to the support notification, and I don't know how to view it. Okay, I can just destroy this and then rebuild it, and then I'll think I'll get the notification. Oh, it's right there. 8.8. 7.5. We're still good. I don't remember still having support. That might be a change that they made so that people could do more creative builds, maybe? But look at that. I don't even have any support beams or anything. This is a build. There's only 3 legs connecting. I believe I have room to get... I know I have room to get the sea moth in here. My favorite vehicle. The only vehicle I've ever driven in Subnautica. But also the prawn. I think there's room. Alright, I'm liking it.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
How do I get a solar? I may have to build myself a path up to the top to lay down at least one solar panel for now, so I have air and lighting. At least. But this is nice. I can come over here and look around. Observe the world. I have really shallow spot right over here. I can come over here and check out the war, sort of. I can check out, well, the hidden island over there. I can't really see the island though. Then once I get glass here and here, then I'll have a little bit of view into the interior, the inner circle over here. Do I have enough stuff for a ladder? Yes. And this is the lower. So oh, that's the bubble. Interesting. Do I like that or do I hate that? I don't know. This is going to be my personal quarters here. I just saw something. What is that? What the hell? Oh, because that's the water level, because I'm right there, which is kind of what I wanted. So I wanted this to be my personal quarters. And here I put my little decorations and stuff in here and try to make it look cool and have lots of windows. Then over here would be alien containment once I get that. I also never got that far before. I didn't get very far when I played back in the day in survival mode. But that would be there. And then back up here, this would be my main work area. So I'd have a fabrication station and radio, little first aid station, little trash can, and whatever else I need, maybe a couple vending machines, just general work area. And then over here would be power supply and that thing that I don't think I can make it yet. I can make, okay, so the bioreactor in here, and there's a thing you can make to create water. It basically filters the water from the outside, so you don't have to be constantly making water using salt, using the bleach method, and of course killing bladderfish. And then around that, all around that will be storage. And then I could also put storage here along the sides. And then down here I can do the same thing. I can have storage here along the sides, but this storage would be more like not necessarily stuff that I need immediately, stuff I'm just sort of holding on to for the future maybe. But I don't know about this now. I don't know if I like this. Maybe it's not that noticeable when the lights are on. Maybe it's okay. See that one little thing? It could just kind of ruin it for me. That's how much of a nitpicker I am. For now, I'm wondering if I can just... can I only... Can I put this anywhere? I don't even have the titanium. Maybe I could reach here and do it here or something. Oh, I can. And once again, I'm out. If I could just find a little bit of titanium, then I'll have power and air. At least for now. Is there any in here? Are there any rocks in here? Oh. I didn't even... Where did that thing come from? I did not see anything in there at all. There isn't a nest in here. Where did it come from? Maybe up here somewhere? If I could just get a little bit of titanium, get power in air, and then I'll call it... I'll clip it. If these things can be destroyed. Oh, did I just get something from it? I did. Brain coral sample. What's that used for, I wonder? Interesting. I didn't even know. I wonder if it's infinite or if I can destroy it. Because if I can destroy it, then I don't have to worry about whether or not I like the effect of this one over here. That, or I'll just move the entire thing over. And it'd probably be better to do that before I get settled in and start getting storage up. But I kind of like the effect from the outside. I don't know. No, this is the stuff that I obsess over. So particular. Uh-oh, I'm starting to get a cough. It is not good. Come on, guys, leave me alone. Let me get some titanium in peace. There's not even any in there. What a ripoff. I don't see any over there. Man, I just need one. Wait, where is that? Where is that big tunnel at? There might be some in there. I thought it was over here. Oh, here's some. Oh, but that's what the fish... That's what keeps him from attacking me. See? He's content. Decision. I'm gonna leave them their toys. Because there's quite a few in this area anyway. I love the way that looks from a distance. So I get the best of both worlds. I can have a view from above the water and a view from below. That's what I like. Alright. I'm going to go cook this titanium. Go put up the solar panel so you can see what it looks like with the lights on inside. Air 54 minutes. At least I don't think I've ever gone over an hour yet. By setting a limit of 45 at around 45 minutes, that gives me a little bit of wiggle room. Look at this over here. What's this? Someone's built themselves a fancy little base, leaving their mark on the world. Maybe there's some good loot inside.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
It's a bit lonely at the moment, but once I put in some work, it's going to be a decent little base. I am content. All right. I'm not exactly certain what I want to do next. I guess I could... Actually, I need to make the base functional, at least to some degree, for now. So I need to get a fabrication center in there, and radio. Get a couple of lockers in there. Obviously I have a lot more room now for plants. That won't be an issue. I don't have to have them all at one spot. I can kind of spread them out around throughout the base, and that'll add a little bit of life to it. Just like adding plants to a house would. I might do that next. Get it converted over for use. See, I might even go ahead and get the bioreactor up. I'm not sure what I need for it. Maybe I should go out looking for lithium. I don't remember needing lithium, so I don't remember where to find it. And I also still want to get the Seamoth, especially now that I can dock it. Because when it's docked, it recharges. Lots of decisions to make. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you on the flip side.